All right, it is June 30th, RundownU. I'm here with Zach. You guys all know him. He's a regular from Duke. We got Griffin from UMaine. And we got our first-time member. We got Sean Quigley, a.k.a. Quigs from NC State, now intern for Michael Rapaport and in the Barstool office. All right, so let's get right into it. Today we are starting off with these Vanderbilt football players. And if you've ever heard the phrase, don't bring a knife to a gunfight, this will belong to them. So these guys sold their phone on some sketchy Backpage Craigslist website or whatever. Shocker, the phone was stolen. So they go arrange a fake account, and they're going to try to steal the phone right back. So they meet the guys, some sketchy back alley lot. The Vanderbilt players pull a gun. Problem, pellet gun. The other guys, they had real guns. Shotguns, pistols, shot these guys up in the arm and the leg. They survived. But yeah, Zach, give me your take. These guys bring pellet guns to a gunfight. Not the best idea.
Yes, like you said, don't bring a gun to a knife fight. Don't bring
don't bring a gun to a knife fight.
Don't bring a gun to a knife fight. Don't bring pellet guns to a knife fight either. Don't bring
All right, Quigs, give me your take. Save Zach.
All right. Yeah, don't ever bring a knife to gun to a knife fight.
I just like talk.
That has to stay in there.
I think I just bit my tongue. All right. Anyways, don't bring a pellet gun to a knife fight or a gunfight. Don't bring a pellet gun anywhere. They brought this upon themselves because they would not get an assaultant if they had no weapons on them. I guarantee it. Plus, they go to Vandy. So clearly you're not that tough if you go to Vandy. Like my high school teacher said, if you're really tough, you would have went to public school. So if they were really tough, they would have went to state school. And they stink. I think they had it coming to them. They're still alive, right?
Yeah, still alive.
All right, so it's fine. We can talk about it. And, that's on them. Sucks. Football season's right around the corner. You're going to win 2 games. Congratulations.
I think the lesson here is more not just don't bring a pellet gun. Just don't sell your phone on a sketchy website. What are you doing? Is there some weird porn on there or something?
NCAA.
Why are you doing that?
Fuck them.
Griffin, talk to me about this.
Yeah, like you were saying, I think their first problem was why are you selling it on a Backpage website? Like you said, what idiot? How dumb? There's so many sites you can just literally walk up into any probably Radio Shack or anything like that and be like, I want to sell this phone.
Radio Shack.
Radio Shack. That's still fine. They'll just walk in and they'd take it. So I don't know what the hell they were thinking. That is their own fault, like Zach said. And of course, you got it. Every Backpage website, every one of these deals, always there's someone with a gun. It's just inevitable. If you've ever seen any Grand Theft Auto, anything like that, you should know this by now. That's not how this works. They're not going to make it out. So they're idiots. Absolute idiots.
When you have a pellet gun, is it like a pellet gun, like a rifle type thing?
Like an airsoft gun.
Yeah,
No, I think it's an
you
airsoft
have like a
pistol.
pistol. If they had like a full ass rifle, that would be hilarious. Like the dudes pull up, they got these pistols, they got like Glocks, and these dudes pull out with like their pellet guns. Like, dude,
the Red Ryder BB guns from the Christmas Story.
Right.
What the
That's
hell?
what I'm picturing.
Yeah, not a good idea. Funniest part for me is that this was in a Target parking lot. The amount of stupidity boxes that are checked in this story is all of them. All right, Quigs, let's finish off with you. What is your take?
I know exactly why they were selling it on the Backpage website is because they knew it was stolen. I have some history selling phones, and if you're selling them, you know whether they're stolen or not.
Wait, not to implicate yourself.
It's the statutes of limitations are up. I've sold a stolen phone before. It wasn't stolen by me, but it.
You're just flipping it. You're just a middle guy.
Yeah, I got fucked over, and
just a businessman.
Somebody sold me a stolen phone instead of bringing pellet guns and shit like that and showing up. I just sell it to somebody else.
Okay.
So,
You're selling stolen phones. You torrent wires. What the hell, dude? You are having a bad. You have bad.
The wire. Wires.
I'm a white collar criminal.
All right, so we'll change from white-collar criminal and serious crime of shooting guns over to a much funnier, lighter crime story. So this Missouri grad, apparently he was a utility man in the stadium. He's taking his Volvo or his Volkswagen or whatever. He's going for a joyride. He sees the Missouri basketball stadium, decides it's a good idea, push on the accelerator, and go right into the stadium, causing about $100,000 worth of damage. For some reason, though, the only damage to the court is just one little skid mark. It's pretty funny if you look over the pictures. So, Griffin, talk to me about this guy just going in there, going for a little joyride through the Missouri basketball stadium.
I mean, Power to you, but is this kid on drugs or something? Like, what the hell?
I think he was drunk. I didn't read this. I didn't.
You have to
I didn't read it,
First of
but
all,
I think he
if
was drunk.
if you're driving a Volkswagen, I feel sorry for you to begin with. Like, Jesus.
Oh, come on.
Unless you're a chick.
Yeah, unless you're a
Hot
chick.
chicks
Then
drive bananas. That's a fact.
this guy not start. First of all, you go to Missouri, and then you go to driving a Volkswagen. Like, he's got some issues that he needs to handle. But I mean, driving on a basketball court, that makes no sense. You're just, I don't know what this kid was thinking at all. Like, I hope to God he is in jail forever for those reasons.
I'm not sure he's gonna go to jail forever. So I think this might be some kind of trend, because a few years ago at Wake, there's this urban legend that our backup quarterback. So our quad now has these little like poles, and the legend is a few years ago, a quarterback drove on to our quad, parked in front of Subway, got out of the car, ordered a sandwich, got back into his car, reversed away, and drove back off the quad like nothing ever happened. So I think this is a trend that's pretty wild around college campuses, just driving their cars onto places they shouldn't. So Zach.
So at Mizzou, your life sucks. But have you guys ever gone like a ride with your friends because you're bored? Like, it's like a summer night, and like
And they drive like crazy. I feel like I'm gonna die every time I'm getting.
I don't know about that, but okay. And so like this kid probably went out. He was bored. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go drive my car around." Probably had a few brewskis, having a good time. And I was like, well, fuck it. I may as well go see if I can get into the basketball court. And then, I mean, like, how else are you going to get into the basketball court if you don't just drive something through the front door, I guess? I just don't know how. Like, I'm trying to picture it at Cameron, and obviously Cameron's a lot smaller, I can imagine. But, like, driving a physical car through, like, a fucking stadium doesn't make any fucking sense. And this kid deserves a medal. I disagree. I think he should get a medal, not to go to jail forever. I don't really understand the logistics of it, but the kid seems to have great depth perception, because I don't really know how this happened. And how much didn't he cause like $10,000 worth of damage?
100,000.
Oh, that's all right. Good for him.
You brought up an amazing.
Do we know that it was an accident? I mean, that it was on purpose, and it wasn't one of those.
He drove through like 5 gates.
I was gonna say I would love to say that it was an accident, but you don't go, oh fuck, how did I end up in this fucking basketball court in my car?
He drove through like 4 or 5 different media gates. There's just a picture of like a gate on the ground. It's pretty funny. But you brought up a great point. I didn't even think of that. I feel like if you drive into a giant building like that, your car just collapses at the brick, right? How did
you ever seen like the videos like the old ladies who think they're in reverse and then they just like gun it through like the post office window?
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
That's a post office window, not a 10 to 14,000 seat basketball stadium, right?
Yeah. Also, this is kind of off topic, but not. Do all like the athletes drive mopeds?
Yes.
Like your campus?
We're a huge moped school. Actually, never mind.
No. Oh.
I was gonna say unless you're a basketball player, and then you're probably driving a Benz, but that's besides the fact.
Beyond the point. But
NC State, all about paying players.
What?
Ooh. I have some inside information about Dennis Smith that I shouldn't divulge, but
you probably shouldn't divulge that. We had an NC State player who like hit somebody with their scooter and got kicked off the team.
Really?
Well, it was also like his fourth strike because he punched his girlfriend in the library. But
my roommate was good friends with a girl on the women's soccer team.
Yeah,
and perks of having a roommate that's friends with the girl on the soccer team is that she had a moped. And so I was like, hey, can I drive your moped to Kville? Because I had to go over for a tent shift. So I went over there, and I don't know how you hit, I can imagine how you hit someone, because I literally almost drove in front of a bus, and the bus driver was not very happy about it. So but those things are tiny, so I don't understand. You have to really go.
The worst part was they had like a little news story on it, and they had the kid's injuries, and it was like just a kid with like a bloody elbow, and barely even blood, and it was like
this right here, a little scratch here.
The stitches in Jimmy Woodard's lip will dissolve. The bruises and scrapes will heal.
Thank God I don't have to worry about going back to the ER.
I think he got suspended like 4 times before that. So
at our school, my freshman year, all the athletes had hoverboards, and then our school sent out a mass email banning hoverboards.
Yep, up here too.
Hoverboards were hot for a while.
Hot in the streets.
We got drones, whatever it's called, banned.
What
That's
do
the
you mean
that's the
drones?
Duke difference. Like physical drones, like the ones
For
that like
what?
get
For
high.
athletes?
Like the ones
Just
that,
just for everyone, because apparently that was a big rage with all like the Asian kids. Is that they had all a bunch of they had a bunch
I
of
mean,
drones.
that part's getting cut. Come on, Zach. What are you doing? You get your head in the game.
Rewind. That was a big there was a big thing with a lot of the kids. Next topic.
Okay.
Jesus,
All right.
off the
So-
rails.
Off the rails. So we are sticking with college athletes, and this time we're going to talk about our 5-star recruit, Mo Bamba.
Mohammed Bamba.
Mohammed Bamba, great name, really great name. I hope he's good because it's a great name. And his brother posted this 22-minute long internet manifesto. I'm gonna be honest, I watched like a minute of it, so I don't really know what's going on. But it's something about Mo cut his brother out of the like agents, like he wanted to be his agent, got cut out of the process. So now the brother's not making any money. Kind of exposed him for some sort of violations. This guy's going to Texas, but I know he was considering Duke. So Zach, talk to me about what you got about the Mo Bamba story here.
Fuck Mo Bamba. I'd probably fuck his brother, I guess. Kind of a rat. No one likes a rat.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch the video. I just read Riggs's blog on it on barstoolsports.com. Read. And that Mo Bamba I hate him because he didn't pick Duke, but now that he's going to Texas, it seems like he's just going to be a huge headache because this guy, I guess, yeah, so the guy paid him money and gave him like a TV, like sick, to be his agent, which is nothing. It's now this dude's pissed at him. And I mean, I don't blame his brother for being pissed, but basically if Mo Bamba's innocent, the guy's an asshole, but I still hate Mo Bamba. And if Mo Bamba's not innocent, I still hate him and he won't play and he's a bitch. And yeah, that's basically, yeah.
Okay, Sean or Griff, did either of you guys watch more than 30 seconds of this video? It's okay if you did.
Didn't watch this video, but well, like from what I've heard,
Prepared.
you can't have an agent in college, can you?
No,
Like,
No,
then
well,
why is
he wants to do it when he's in the NBA. He's like, oh, like I'll give you a TV now, and you can.
This is for 12 months in the future.
Also, this guy's name, it sounds like he's got like birth certificate issues. Like, I
Yeah.
bet this guy has a fake age just from his name.
I
Like,
bet he's 35.
You guys reminded me of one of the all-time videos. Have you guys seen the Miguel Tejada interview?
How old are you?
Me?
Yes.
32.
We acquired the document, the birth certificate that your father filed.
Well, I don't know
Because-
if it is important. For right now, I just play baseball, bro. I just play baseball. I don't have to be here to talk about this. I don't need
Let me
nobody
just-
messing up to my head right now.
Does the federal government know?
I don't know, man.
Know
I
your
just-
real name
I
and
don't
birth
know.
date?
I don't know.
That's like, have you ever
We're
seen
really
really
walking a lot.
Benchwarmers where it's like the pitcher and he's got a little like crayon
Oh
sign?
yeah,
I am 21. Anyways, all right, we'll finish off with you, Griff. Give me your final thoughts on Mo Bamba here and him and his brother, this whole saga.
I mean, this is gonna be an awkward family reunion or whatever when the family dinner. Like, I mean, this is just putting a knife right between them. I feel. I mean, what's up with brothers lately? First, Drake get invited to Josh's wedding, and now this. Like, what the hell is going on with brothers? I don't like this. But I mean, I don't know.
Yes,
First of all,
the guy's reasoning was that like the agent guy came between him and his brother, and I was like, well, dude, you're a fucking idiot. Like your brother's gonna hate you forever if you report him to the NCAA, and now he can't play all year.
Is Mo Bamba from a foreign country, or was he born in the United
No,
States?
no.
He's from the United States?
Yeah.
So then why were they reviewing his, like, it says
Wait, he's from the U.S.?
because they were reviewing his amateur status. There's no way he's from the U.S. that they were
Well,
reviewing.
no, they said I read in the blog or whatever it said like how like there were like NCAA says it always reviews like that's just making sure that he can like participate.
Okay.
Yeah, my guess was like a 25-year-old from Congo. Like, just
yeah. That's it. My other issue is first, like, I'm not a big fan of Duke basketball. Sorry, Zach, but why are you going to UT? Like, why don't you go to the
Well, he could have gone.
SEC school?
It was
It's obviously-
between. It was so. It started out. He was definitely going to Duke, and then he was like, "No, fuck them." Probably because we can't develop big men. And then he was highly considering Kentucky, and everyone thought he was going to go there. And then he was going to Texas. So it's probably because this fucking guy, like, because no
it
one
also
goes to.
sounds like he was probably could have
Bribed
been
or something.
persuaded by bribes. Like, so it's probably wherever he got the best.
Right.
Like,
True.
I was about to
benefit.
say, anytime you see someone going to a giant state school that's not a traditional basketball powerhouse, I mean, that's got to
Like
raise
that.
some
Texas is
questions.
pretty fresh.
It's that big oil
But it's not.
money
It's not
down
good.
there.
It's not a good. it's not a good basketball school. Like Ben Simmons going to LSU, sus. Emmanuel Mudiay going to SMU,
Kevin
sus.
Durant, though. They were
Tristan
good.
Thompson.
They were good with
He went abroad, didn't it? Whatever.
Yeah,
regardless.
I mean, he was committed to SMU before he went to China, is what I meant. And yeah, Durant went to Texas. That was a while ago. I mean, when they had Tristan Thompson after him too, they were good for a bit.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, so who knows?
All right, so I was literally about to kick it to Quiggs to talk about the Barstool office for the after show, but okay, and he's back.
Quiggs, you're the after show, so thank.
So Quiggs, you're the after show. Yeah, so the after show. So Quiggs, talk to me about your Rappaport internship and all the you're a little controversial.
I'm just trying to do like graphic design shit, and I keep on finding myself like just fucking up and getting on camera.
Oh, it's the after show, by the way. So
after show, okay. Oh, hat. All right.
What is that? The after show hat.
It's the after show.
Shut the fuck up.
Long story short, the whole torrent thing happened, and that was an honest mistake. I fucked up, and it was like I thought it was over, and Reddit just like hopped on me. Somebody like did analysis of my screen and saw that one of the
fuck Reddit.
One of like the loading things was a different color, which meant it was seeding.
Oh my god!
Which like trying to explain that to Dave, like who doesn't even know what torrents is, like he's like, so you download it, and then I just eventually had to be like, yeah, just kind of like take it.
Oh no, that's
so I got brought up on like the rundown for that. They're like, you're the torrent guy, blah blah blah, and then. So Rappaport's on the rundown. It's a great rundown if you haven't seen it. It's like 45 minutes.
Watch it.
It's the only thing on this rundown that I've actually seen.
Quiggs, what I also want to say is, what's it like? Like now you're kind of, your life is in the spotlight now with Barstool. Not really, but more so than I'm sure most people are used to.
Yeah.
Is it weird?
It's kind of weird. I mean, like I'm not like a fucking star by any means, but it's enough to like.
I think you're a star, Quiggs.
I mean, you're getting
people that
know.
Yeah, people that know me and like follow Barstool, I've gotten a text from like almost all of them. And
so I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So for those who don't know, you were brought on first as like technically Texas intern, right?
Yeah.
And now after this whole thing, after the whole rundown the other day, you became Rappaport's intern. So are you Texas intern or are you Rappaport's intern? Take care and tread carefully because there's only one right answer.
Yeah, no, I'm Texas intern. Like Texas is probably the most loyal guy ever. I got to be loyal to him. But I think I have like Rappaport's in the office once a month. I think for like the day that he's in there, I got to be his intern.
What's your jersey? Can we see it?
Not a bad deal.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon, the Rainbow Warrior.
That is sweet.
Wow.
Electric
$9 on eBay.
Oh, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Check out the store.
What is the odds that was a late night drunk eBay purchase? I'd say pretty high.
Yeah.
Does Big Cat like? I wouldn't say hate you, but does he like with all the stuff you have to do for text and everything? Does he like make like shit on you for it?
He surprisingly does it. Like he seems like he uses it. I think more against text just to like feel the fire. Because he'll be like that like Big Cat like fat poster that I made.
Yeah.
He knows that I made it because text just can't do that. And he'll like get text and he'll be like, tell me your thought process when you were making this. And text is like, I'll piss. Like, so he just like kind of uses me as a weapon to like do that shit. But no, I mean, and that's the one thing is like everybody in the office is pretty much how you think they would be.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Which is like weird because I was like, I'm gonna get there and it's gonna be people are like have a on camera thing, and I honestly miss more stuff being in the office than like at home, which is a weird thing, but
yeah.
I don't listen to the radio, so I miss everything that happens there. Like
A+ stuff.
Like I don't read the comment section or like anything anymore because like I'm just like all Barstool all day, so I don't do any of the extra stuff. And
yeah,
so like you like it's really like what you see is what you get, which is cool.
Yeah. Nice. No, both times I've been in the office, I've noticed that is pretty much they are who we thought they were. Everyone's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's the show.
That's
the show. Nice.